So Eunice was also abandoned at the hospital. She was born premature in a hospital that is just next to the Dream Project, to the Dream Center, and left at the hospital to die, stayed for 2 months there, and then was brought here. Like the size of a finger, like she would fit in the palm of your hand. That's how small she was.
Wow.
But we thank God that she's here today and growing with a good caregivers like Claire here. They are able to live and see another day. So these are just a few of them. Right now we are having in this room, Claire, you can just tell us how many you are taking care of.
I'm taking care of 8 kids.
Mm.
From 0 to 6 months.
Yeah. So Claire is one of the house mothers. She's taking care of 8 babies and 0 to 6 months. This baby, 9 years ago, I rescued him. He was abandoned on the street with an umbilical cord still attached. So I rushed there. Mm-hmm. We have 3 signposts on the slum that says Home of Hope rescues babies and take care of the children of abandoned children. Please don't throw away your child. We can help. And so I moved there very fast with the child still having a umbilical cord attached, and was able to rescue that child. The baby is right here at the Dream Center. He's now 9 years old. His name is Samuel Daudi. So we'll be bringing Samuel Daudi. You see him. He's now a big boy going to school. And we thank God for the gift of life, that we do what we can do. We are saving lives. Right where I am now, we have 80. We have 86 children. 86 children within this facility. All of these were abandoned when they were just hours old, 1 day old and 1 week old.
Pastor George, the first baby you were talking about in that room, was she abandoned at the hospital also?
Yes, she was abandoned at the hospital. Like the mother had gone to give birth, and then just pretended to be going to the toilet. And that's how she disappeared and left the child there with a note. I don't want that child. I'm not going to take care of that child. I am gone. Let the child be taken in by the government or by the children's office. Wow. Samuel Daudi is here.
Hi.
Hi, Samuel.
Yes, you can say hi. Yes, he's from the bed, so you can say, shout your name.
My name is Sam.
How old are you?
80.
He's now 8 years old. People ask me, how did you find yourself here? Because personally, I am an engineer by profession. That is what I was trained. I've done aeronautical engineering as an aircraft maintenance, and that was my passion. One time, I just found myself into committed to community service, and then I got a scholarship to go and do some counseling and psychology, also to do Bible and theology. And then I went back to the community because I lived in a slum sometime when my dad had married a second wife and abandoned us. So we had no place to stay. So I found myself in the slum. And it is because of the life in the slum that I saw how people are suffering. Some of them are innocent children who do not know where their parents are, like my story. And that is how we felt that we can team up with like-minded people to see that children that are supposed to live. Children that are abandoned in the street, they can have a life to live again. Where if only they are given opportunity to live again, if only they are supported to live again. And that's why we are here today doing this with a passion.
Praise God.
What is it like living in the slum?
It's a terrible thing, because in the slum, there is no toilet. We talk about flying toilet. A flying toilet is where people go and they use the polythene bags in those shacks, and then at night they keep on flying them. They keep on throwing them all over. That's why we call it a flying toilet. So putting in like you putting your excretes into a polythene bag, and then at night you throw them. There is no toilet, there is no clean water. Food can be eaten, somebody can eat a day or after 3 days. The feed, some of them are like people who are taking the feeds like scavengers. You go into the dump site, you know, the leftovers from the hotels, from the airport, those leftovers that people leave at the airport, the planes, they are taken to the dump site. So there are people who are waiting there like scavengers to go and get those stuff and eat. And the food that are there, like bread, are those that are already expired in the supermarkets, in the malls. So when they are thrown off there, these people go and scramble for them. So I have eaten some of those, and it's a very painful story. And that is what propels me to rescue and to reach out to the community and get to see that a child at least is having a better meal, even if it is one meal per day, but at least he has something in the stomach.